Anna, changing the team you're playing this week, has it affected the way you've prepared?
Nah, not at all. We don't even look at the team that we're playing until probably the Tuesday, the week before. So yeah, we've had a look at Gold Coast now, and we're looking forward to that match.
What a game to notch up your 100 as well.
Yeah, the Q Clash, it'll be exciting. We get to come back to the Gabba as well, and we haven't been back here for a while, so I'm looking forward to it.
Huey, how much difference do you think it'll make this week having a quote-unquote normal week, a week being at home in your own beds and playing on your home ground?
Yeah, it'll definitely be nice. It's been a pretty chaotic few weeks. We looked at the numbers yesterday, and I think Danny was keeping track of all the bus trips and all the plane trips, and last week we went down to Melbourne and then pretty much just for a captain's run, and then we came back to the Gold Coast. So yeah, it'll be nice to be able to spend a whole week here and just know what we're doing, but yeah, we're sort of prepared for anything at the moment, so yeah, we're just going with the flow.
How much has all this topsy-turvy stuff affected you guys?
I mean, I feel like we're a pretty good group at dealing with adversity and being able to move on. Obviously, the last 2 weeks we haven't played our best footy. I think our effort and our energy has still been there for the most part. It's just been a lack of class, and we've been beaten by 2 really good sides. So yeah, it can probably take its toll a little bit, but it's not an excuse at all for us.
What's been missing in the last couple of weeks, do you think, that's been that few percent difference?
Well, I think the Saints game, our pressure was down, our tackling was down, and a lot of our play stems from that. And at times we've just not made the most of our opportunities. We've missed easy kicks, easy handballs, and that sort of throws out of whack our rhythm and our forward connection. So that's been the sort of 2 main things, our pressure and our skill execution.
Mention that. You go.
How big a part have we seen now that Eric was as part of that forward connection?
Yeah, he was definitely hugely important for us. He just crashes packs, and I don't think Hippie probably got the credit for how tough and durable he's been for his first 5 years. He's played that key forward role, 1 out at times as a young fella, and he's really come on in leaps and bounds. I think this year he's playing some great footy, so it was disappointing for him individually and for the team. But you know, Tom Fullerton come in and play that role, and yeah, we'll miss Hippie, but at the same time we're confident we've got people that come in and replace him.
We mentioned the milestone. I mean, how much does the 100 games mean to you?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's nice to be able to reflect at times and just look back at the hard work that's gone into it so far. I'm incredibly lucky that I've been able to get through relatively injury-free to this stage, and I've been probably trusted early on by the coaching staff to play games when I might not have been performing brilliantly, but I think that's meant that I've been able to develop a little bit quicker, and yeah, it's probably meant that I feel a little bit more comfortable now coming into my 4th, 5th years because I've had that experience, and yeah, to be able to play 100 for this club is something I'm really proud of.
They often talk about sort of 60 games to 120 is when the guys really start to get to their peak. Do you feel like you're getting close to what you're capable of, or do you think you've got a lot of improvement left in you?
I still think I've got a fair bit to go, fair bit in terms of the consistency of my performance and just learning the game even more. You know, you look at guys that have played 200-300 and they just keep getting better and better. There's a lot of older guys in the comp that are playing great footy now, so I think I can keep improving, and along with the team we can just keep getting better.
There's always been a bit of talk about that draft class that you came in and the guys in the top there. I mean, do you look at the other guys who have picked around you and sort of compare yourself to some of them?
I do really enjoy following the other guys from the class and seeing how they're going. Even guys that, you know, obviously people talk about Timmy Trano and Andy McGrath, and I spent a lot of time with them in juniors and they're playing great footy, but guys like Jack Graham and Bolton that we played on the weekend, they're going awesome as well. There's so many guys around the comp that are playing great footy from that year, so it's good to come up against them and test yourselves and see where you're at.
Hugh, that connection to the forward line, midfield is where it's at. Do you guys need to just collectively step up and after the last couple of weeks, or try and just lift that extra few percent?
Yeah, for sure. It probably does fall back on the middies. Midfielders a fair bit because we're the ones delivering it a lot of the time. So, yeah, it hasn't been terrible. We've had some good patches of play, but we can just clean it up. And when we were playing our best footy during the middle part of the year, I think that's what really set us apart. So we'll definitely work on that as a group.
we also saw in the weekend you kicked a lovely goal, nice little bit of bend on it. I mean, last couple of years you kind of looked like when you haven't set shot for a goal, a lot was going through your mind. You looked very calm then. I'd have to look at the stats, but it seems like your goal kicking's improved a little bit this year. Are you happy with where it's going?
Yeah, I think so. I think probably trying to take a bit more of a relaxed approach to it and just kick with a normal technique rather than thinking about it too much. I sort of find that I do get a lot of tough shots as well when I'm in general play, so that sort of stuff is just kick it and don't think about it too much. But the set shots I've been working on a fair bit with Jed Adcock, the forwards coach, and just trying to be relaxed, so I'm glad that you noticed that.